Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are going on a space-time travel to the city of Detroit to see some old movie theaters from then to now. Please make sure you keep all hands and feet in the rocket and enjoy the show.
All aboard the Adams Theater. The Adams Theater was a 1,770-seat theater designed by famed architect C. Howard Crane as a playhouse for John Kunski's chain of entertainment venues. It opened September 1st, 1917 with a stage performance called The Romance. Within a year, however, the Adams Theater was converted into a movie theater and would spend almost its entire life as a major movie house. I'm not gonna hold you up, but one of the things that made the Adams so different was how its lobby was separated from the theater's auditorium. From what I hear, the theater was on Elizabeth Street across from the State Theater. Now you know it as the Fillmore Detroit. In 1931, John Kunski lost everything when his disinvestment in the theaters was forced. He sold his theaters for about $6 million apiece. The Adams wound up in the 1930s under the Chicago-based chain H&E Balaban Corp, controlled by Barney Balaban. He was the future president of Paramount Pictures, and his brothers Henry and Elmer Balaban managed the Adams for decades under the Adams Amusement Company, spending $60,000 to remodel the theater in March and April 1935. And if you don't believe me, you can find this on historicdetroit.org. By the year 1999, man, the Adams Theater was getting removed because what the weather didn't mess up, man, the scrappers started taking away due to the bad roof that was on top of the Adams Theater. By the year 2009, in the month of June, the Adams was gone. Next stop, the Bel Air Theater. It was a Wednesday evening on the opening date of the Bel Air Theater, right on 8 Mile near Van Dyke on the east side of Detroit. The Bel Air Drive-In was opened as a single screen with a car capacity of 1,800 cars. It eventually became a 4-screen Ozoner with a capacity of 3,000 cars. Word around the street, it was opened August 25th in 1950. We give all thanks to the Goldberg twins, Adolph and Irvin Goldberg. It's sad to say, but the Bel Air Drive-In Theater later closed in 1986. After closing in 1986, the theater reopened on April 22nd, 1988, along with the shopping center. The shopping center consisted of former Mills, Secretary of State, Dollar Store, discount and clothing stores, and a Romeo and Juliet furniture. The theater didn't come back as the Bel Air Theater, it came back as the Phoenix Theater. In 2009, it had closed down again and reopened by taken over by independent management and became back the Bel Air Theater. After all the years, from 1950 to 2016, it came back. Let's make one last stop to the Ford Wyoming Drive-In. It was built by Charlie Schaefer, opening for business in May in 1950. Ford Wyoming is the only piece of evidence remaining for the movie house empire in the city of Detroit. Oh my God. Indeed, allow me to mention, when it was first built, there was only one screen. The backside of the streamlined modern structure that sits at the front of the property, it was one screen with accommodation for 750 cars. Later on, it grew to 9 screens and a 3,000 car capacity. And then the theater became to make the claim of being the largest drive-in in the world. Today, the theater has downsized to 5 screens, showing double features from dusk until dawn. And it is the year 2016, at 95 years of age, Charlie Schaefer remains an active manager, working from home. With all that being said, we got a blast back to 2016, back to Earth. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. You can make now. We came back and hope you sat back and relax. And I hope a lot of new information sunk in. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.